has been long. First of all, let me thank you guys, you who have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. I know most of you are my friends. Thank you so much, my closest friends and family. I thank you so much. Please share my videos. I am coming back. I have come back and I have a whole lot of content. Let me just give you a quick life update. When I was shooting my intro video, I was extremely pregnant. I was in my 3rd trimester, and for those who've been pregnant before, you know very well how hard and how lazy you get in your 3rd trimester. So I know you'll understand. And yes, we finally had our baby. She is a girl, a very pretty girl. I think she's pretty. Yes, and so far so good. We thank God. I'm going to give you my delivery story in another vlog. Today I want to talk about my 2019 before the month of January ends, and then we go like, okay, it's no longer relevant, so it has to. I just had to do this. I wanted to talk about the 10 lessons that I learned, and basically a summary of my 2019, the things that I learned, because 2019, according to me, was very difficult. And it's so interesting that so many people that have vlogged about the 2019, they're also complaining how difficult 2019 was. You guys, 2019, wah, guy, wah. Anyway, 2019 was not at all a pleasant year for me, but it was also, how can I put it? 2019 was awesome, and it was also really, really, really bad for me. So it was filled with so many experiences, and I said I must share these experiences because, well, not exactly experiences, just lessons, just a summary. And there's just a few lessons of what I learned in 2019, and I think I'll just jump right into it. So my first lesson, the first one that I wrote according to my notes, was that not everyone deserves your good side. Well, you don't have to be nice to everyone. It will drain you. Being good to everyone drains you. You will try, I mean, you don't have to try if you're a nice person, but you can be so good to people, but they tend to take you for granted and use you badly. So you don't have to be good. You don't, nobody, not everyone deserves uzuri wako, honestly, because unaweza kuwa tu mzuri kwa mtu and then, well, they won't be as nice to you or nice back to you. So 2019 taught me not to always be good to everyone. Some people, they don't deserve it. Number 2, not everyone can be loyal to you despite your loyalty. You can be so loyal to someone, yani ujitole, you're there for them, you're by their side, you're kind to them, you just ride or die for someone. It doesn't have to be marriage. For those who are looking at are watching this and know that I am married, they'll go like, hey, it must be their marriage. No, it's not about my marriage. It's about so many other things. It could be friendship. So I'm saying it can really be hard, and it can really suck. And sometimes in marriage, you think so many times, why am I in this marriage? Shouldn't I leave this marriage? Should I, But that's the thing about it. Sometimes you love each other so much, so dearly. Your relationship is so beautiful, and sometimes you just feel like tearing each other's heads off. Because we are human beings, we are social beings, and sometimes you will not always be in good terms with your spouse. So sometimes those times that are the bad times in marriage can really make you want to run away from that marriage, honestly, because we are human. I mean, we are human. So it can be really hard, but it can also be very, very beautiful. Yes, so marriage can really be hard. And not every relationship deserves effort, whether with family or some relationships or with some other people. Some relationships aren't worth your time because they will drain you. I've repeated myself. It doesn't matter. But some relationships are just not worth it. Even though it's somebody you're related with by blood. Some of them don't want the best for you. Tuambiane tu kweli. Una ule kazini yako moja, is that one cousin of yours? There's one there's one family member, there's even a friend who you just know very well mtu alitakiangi vizuri, alitakiangi mema, and you don't have to put effort to be close to these people just because maybe you're blood related, just because you're cousins or your siblings or your what else is categorized as family. Just basically, just because your family does not mean you have to put effort into that relationship. It's that simple. Sometimes you don't have to. Kwanini? Maybe the person just doesn't like you, but they're forcing themselves. Why should you force yourself also? Don't see why. So I don't think it's a good idea for people to, you don't have, not every relationship, basically it's as I have put it, not every relationship deserves your effort. Some will really drain you. You'll put so much of you into those relationships, and you're just gonna lose yourself in trying to be good to people, and yet they don't deserve your goodness. They don't deserve you. Hey, they don't deserve that effort. So you try your best to reduce the effort you put into relationships that do not matter or do not even they just don't matter or make sense. My fifth lesson, number 5. Information is power. You guys, information is power. You need to be well informed about your surrounding, about the people you're interacting with. Even though it's a friend, whomever, workmate, it's good to be informed. Zile emotion kidogo kidogo za ofisi ni vizuri kujua. You don't have to partake in them, like kuchangia, but it's good to be informed about your surrounding, the people you surround yourself with. It's very important, even in marriage, even in your circles of friends. It's very important to be informed. Whether it is news, it's good to be informed about your surrounding, because you'd be thinking that you're okay at the place you're at, but kumbe you're not okay, you're not even safe. You might be thinking the person you're with is a legit good person, but in real sense they're not. So it's good to know about everything, everybody you are associating with, and every situation, every place you go to. It's good to just collect intel. It's not wrong to collect intel about where you're going, who you're going with. It's not wrong, because you're gonna be safer than somebody who doesn't have that intel. It's really good to have. It's good to be informed. Just it's that simple. It's really good to be informed. Some information that you have will be very handy. Yeah, let me give you guys a small, I don't know if it's an explanation. You can have some information about, say, something that's been going on. Maybe say it's a friendship. No, let me just say, maybe in your relationship, you find your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your spouse, your partner is doing something behind your back. To which he or she is very well aware that you do not know about it. And it's meant to remain like that, because there's these people who have this notion that as long what you don't know will never hurt you. that notion is stupid, guys. It is stupid. Anywho, so there's these people who have that notion. Then you have that time when they're thinking that you don't know, so you can get hurt about whatever they're doing. It could be something so small. Maybe they're smoking. Yeah, and they lied to you that they don't smoke. They told you they don't smoke, but they are smoking, and they hide it from you, but you're aware about it. So a day will come when this lie will just explode, and then you find you are aware about it. When you meet this person smoking, you're not gonna shout. You're going to go like, oh. Your reaction is also going to be a bit better and more mature when you already had the information. You understand? Like, let me give you a personal experience. Not exactly a personal experience, but for me, if I meet you doing something that I do not approve of, personally, I will judge you then. And it's normal. Everyone judges. Even you who's watching, you're gonna go like, Kenny looks like... You're gonna look for everything wrong with this video, you know? And it's okay, because we are human beings and we judge, whether we are told not to judge. It's very normal. We judge all the time. So when I meet or I find out something, I come to face with a matter that I had not known before, you find my reaction will not be as kind as it would be if I was to find it out in secret. Then later on, when it bursts out or it's exploded, my reaction will not be, it will be, oh, yeah, I know, you know? But if it is new to me, I'll go like, you know, I react. And when I am very good at reacting. Those who know me closely know how fast I know how to react. Yes, so I have spoken a lot about this thing for information. You guys, it's just important to have information. Be well informed about everybody around you, and, you know, just be informed. And never doubt your gut feeling. Never doubt it. I don't usually doubt mine. And when I have a feeling about somebody, I meet somebody and I have this feeling about them, most of the times I'm usually right. And you'll find if I have seen, if we've met and I feel, and I get that gut feeling that this is not a good person, I will not associate with that person a lot. You just realize I'll just withdraw from the person. But that only works for those relationships that at that time I thought were important, you know. But you see, 2019 has taught me that not everything is important. Not every relationship is important. Hey, anyway, yes. Then my next lesson, my next lesson is you don't always have to settle or have answers to everything, or rather understand everything. Because how humans behave is none of your business, honestly. Human beings are complex beings. We are so complex, and understanding each human being who's in your life is not easy. And settling or understanding how these people process things is not easy. You will always be going like, you'll be fighting these people all the time, trying to get answers, and yet they don't know how to give you those answers, and you're gonna get so hurt. I'm that type of person who will always ask questions that I like to resolve issues. Let me put it like that. I really like to resolve issues for the simple the simple explanation to why I like resolving issues, because I don't like going to bed and I don't have an answer to what you're saying, what happened. I don't have a proper explanation to what happened. So I will keep on asking you. I'll keep on asking you. I'll keep on probably takusumbua by then mpaka unijibu. Because I don't it was so hard for me to let go of issues. And this I had to learn the hard way, because sometimes you really don't have to have answers. You don't have to have answers to some issues, to some questions, some fights. You don't really have to have answers. Zingine, just let them go. Because it's either you push for those answers and disagree with that person, and maybe you love that person dearly, and then you have a falling out with that person. Is your relationship, is that answer to that question that you have, or to that beef that you guys have, is it more important than your relationship with that person? So I started asking myself this question, and I said, there's some things I really don't need to know. I don't care if I don't get an answer about it. I'm gonna let it go. And I'm really teaching myself this. I'm really trying my best to remind myself this lesson each and every day, because I'm those people who will follow to get that answer. Nitakuuliza na nikuuliza, because I am an overthinker. That's the word. I'm an overthinker, and sometimes I really want an answer. I really need an answer so that I can settle, like my mind can be at peace. But you find I would there's people who will get intimidated with that and close and just shut down, and then I won't get my answer. So I learned that, and I said I will do better. I will not be probing, because I don't always have to settle everything and have answers to everything. And also in marriage, for those people who are married, there's things that ukweli you really don't need to settle. You've had a fight and you need to clear it up. There's some things you don't have to settle. Like there's some dramas you don't have to settle. You just let go. You let go and walk away from the drama completely. Not walking away from the marriage, but from the drama itself. Number seven. Yes, not everyone deserves your love. It's just as it is. Not everybody deserves your love. And you might love people, you might be such a loving person, but there are people who will just throw stones at you as you're loving them. And who wants to get hurt when they're loving people? You don't want to get hurt. You want to also be loved back. So why are we so fast to look at women we love so much. It's so easy for us to love. And when we love dearly. And once we have loved dearly, we tend to forget ourselves, So not everyone deserves your love, but you deserve your love. You need to love yourself first. You need to take care of yourself first. Look at yourself first. Look at your heart. Protect your heart most, because at the end of the day, before you can love the next person, you also need to love yourself. Yeah. The next one is that your lies will always catch up with you. Big time. It's just exactly as it sounds. Your lies will always catch up with you. And the bad thing about lies is that you'll always have to add another lie on top of that main lie. Because if it was just a white lie, you'll find the next time you're giving that, you're being asked the question, if you lied the first time, the second time you'll have to back that lie with another one. So you create a whole mansion of lies, and then you don't know how to get out of them. It will just say the truth once and avoid the hassle, because I feel like lying is a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy to lie. So why do we take our time to lie? Because you have to think about it. But kuna watu wengine perfect kudanganya. Guys, see, there's people who've perfected lying. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. People have perfected lying to a point you just unachoka tu. There are people who lie to you and then you go like, oh my, okay. Because you know it's a lie. So these lies will always catch up to you, and once they catch up with you, you might not like the outcome. So you better just say the truth the first time. The the reaction might be bad at that point, but in the long run, you have said the truth. And as it said, the truth will always set you free. It's that simple. Family. You can choose your friends, but you cannot choose family. That's my 10th and last lesson from 2019, that it's important to be selfish, put yourself first, protect yourself, and always put yourself first. It's not wrong to put yourself first. It's not wrong to say, I need to love yourself, be selfish. Yes, and Happy New Year, you guys. It's 2020, the year of double blessings, and I wish you all the best. I wish you a wonderful and prosperous new year.